I'm just going to say hello and a huge welcome to Start on Campus course selection. I'm Andrea, a part of the START team, who are helping you prepare this summer for starting in fall 2021, which is huge. Congratulations on becoming a new student at the University of Guelph. We are so excited to have you and so excited to have you join us every week for the summer to help you prepare for starting in the fall. I want to begin with a land acknowledgement. The University of Guelph resides on the treaty lands and territory of the Mississaugas of the Credit. It is recognized that the Anishinaabe and Haudenosaunee peoples have long-standing and ongoing relationships with this land. This is a gathering place where we work and learn and is home to many past, present, and future First Nations, Inuit, and Métis people. It is important to recognize the lands of Indigenous peoples locally, across Turtle Island, and around the world. We acknowledge the land because we have a collective responsibility to this place and its people's histories, rights, and presence. Today, we are going to show you how to select courses at the University of Guelph. Right now, I have enrollment services in the Undergraduate Academic Information Center joining us to show you how. After that, at 2:45 p.m., you'll click the link for your degree program information meetings or recording. Your program counselors will be available live or by email. And if you're a student with a disability, at 3:30 p.m., you can click the link to ask Student Accessibility Services questions. If you have any questions this summer and don't know who to ask, whether about this session or about anything else that comes up for you during the summer, you can email us at start@uguelph.ca. Emily from Enrollment Services and Sherry from the UAIC are here to help you in one of your big summer tasks as a new university student, course selection. Course selection plays an important role in completing your degree or diploma, and we are here to help you. So you can start selecting your fall courses on July 15th, starting at 8 a.m. Course selection will continue until September 17th, but we recommend that you pick your courses before August 2nd because you may find that your desired or required course sections are full after that date. And a side note, you're going to be selecting your winter semester courses in November. If you were granted transfer credits upon admission, you may be able to select courses earlier depending on the number of credits granted. So we encourage you to please check the course selection windows. The link was sent to your U of G email and is on the front page of the registration guide for new students. So let's jump into course selection. I'm going to share my screen. And here we go.
As a new student to U of G, the registration guide for new students is for you. The registration guide for new students is your step-by-step guide for selecting your fall semester courses. When you first open the page, you'll see that there are just two steps. 1, find your program, and 2, use WebAdvisor to select your courses. I'll show you an example program. Let's pretend we're in the Bachelor of Commerce program. You'll see when you click on it and then select your major, there's information about which courses you need to take in your first semester. The registration guide for new students is meant to be extremely helpful when registering for courses for the first time. In future semesters, you'll use the academic calendar to determine what courses to take. You can also use the My Academic Progress page on WebAdvisor. More details on that later. For some programs, you have electives and first-year seminars as options. Electives are courses that you choose to take in addition to your required courses. The number of electives and types of courses that qualify as electives will depend on your program or specialization. First-year seminars are engaging, stimulating courses open to first-year students only and limited to 18 students in each course. They are led by dynamic instructors, and topics reflect the instructor's research or professional interests. Check your program-specific page to see if you have room for one of these courses in your schedule.
Perfect. Awesome. So, jumping right back in, I'm going to hand it over to Sherry from the UAIC, who's going to give us some information about resources.
Sorry, had to turn my microphone on. Okay, so this might be a lot of information for you, or you might have questions, and that's okay. We care about supporting you, and we'll provide that support throughout. So as Andrea said, I'm Sherry Dorr, and I'm with the Undergraduate Academic Information Center, and I'm going to speak to you a little bit about academic advising at Guelph that helps you decide what you're going to pick. So at the University of Guelph, we support you in this process through different components of academic advising, which is a little bit like guidance counseling from high school, but with more people and resources. The Undergraduate Academic Information Center, or the UAIC, because we like to use a lot of acronyms, is the central part of academic advising. I supervise this unit, and it is the first place you can ask any questions related to academics, about your plan, what things mean, who to speak to, where to find things, etc. The UAC is there for you for your entire undergraduate degree and has a lot of resources and information on its website for you to review or reference. It also has a live chat function so you can speak to staff directly. That is all at www.uoguelph.ca/UAIC. Links to the UAC and the resources that it has on the website will be posted in the chat of this session. As soon as you log into the UAC website, you'll get a pop-up asking you if you want to talk to somebody via the live chat. Later on in this event today, in the breakout rooms, you'll also get to connect with program counselor information. Program counselors are another part of academic advising, and they're linked to degree programs. So for example, the Bachelor of Arts degree program has professional staff to help you called program counselors. And there's a Bachelor of Arts program counseling office. This is true for each degree program. Today, those folks will answer questions you may have after using the registration guide for new students to figure out your first semester courses. If you have transfer credits, including ones for IB and AP, etc., or you're not going to take a full 2.5 credit semester in your first year, we want you to speak to your program counselor about how to alter your course selection appropriately.
Thank you so much, Sherry.
You're
awesome.
welcome.
So I'm going to toss it back to Emily to share more about WebAdvisor. And I will just share my screen for that as well.
After you've checked your program-specific page in the registration guide for new students, it's time to select your courses on WebAdvisor using an intuitive tool called Student Planning. Go to the WebAdvisor tutorial page on the registration guide for new students website for step-by-step instructions. First, we will show you how to find courses using the Student Planning tool. Since fall course offerings are already posted on WebAdvisor through Student Planning, which includes the meeting days and times, you can start building your potential fall schedule now. Please note that some courses will have multiple sections. What is a section exactly? If a course has a large number of students, it is not always possible for everyone to meet for a lecture or lab all at the same time. The course would therefore be divided into smaller groups called sections. which would be scheduled for different time slots. Let's first watch the Finding Courses video.
Welcome to the Student Planning Informational Series for the University of Guelph, Ridgetown Campus, and University of Guelph Proper. Student Planning is a self-serve system available to all UofG, Ridgetown, and Guelph Proper students who are actively enrolled in a program. It combines optional degree planning with intuitive course search tools and registration in an easy-to-navigate online environment. To assist both new and returning students, a series of training videos has been developed to help guide you through the most common features of student planning. In this video, we will discuss how to find courses using student planning. To get started, log into WebAdvisor and go to the student page. Under registration on the right-hand side, select Search the Course Catalog. In the course catalog, the first thing you will notice is that there are two tabs, Subject Search and Advanced Search. Let's begin with the Subject Search tab. On the default tab of Subject Search, you can search for courses using common words. For example, if you're looking to enroll in a management course, you can simply type in management in the field next to search for a course subject. Subjects that match your keyword will populate as you type in real time. Click one of the subject results and all the courses for this subject will be populated. Note that colored dialog boxes will appear on certain courses to provide helpful information. This information can be to let you know that you have completed a course is in progress, or a course is planned. To narrow down your search results, you can use the filter options found on the left-hand side. You can search for courses taught by a specific professor, courses offered in a specific term, such as Fall 2021 or Winter 2022, specific course levels, such as first year or second year, and more. By selecting any of the filters, the results will automatically update to reflect your request. If you wish to search for courses directly using the course code or certain filters, you can use the Advanced Search tab. In this tab, you have many search criteria options to narrow down your search. As an example, we will search for a course with the code MGMT1000 in the term Fall 2021. Select Catalog Listing under Results and click the Search button. You will receive results in the same format as the Subject Search tab. The filters are already applied. Again, the filter options are available on the left side so you can further refine or revise your search. Alternatively, if you select Section Listing under Results in the Advanced Search, search results will be laid out in a different format that makes it easy to compare details about the course section, including seat availability, meeting times, and instructors. Now that you know how to find a course using either the Subject Search or the Advanced Search options, you can look at adding a desired course. There are two. Added course offerings for this semester have been posted. Course offerings for the semester are usually posted about 2 weeks before the course enrollment period. Let's begin by looking at how to add a course to your plan. Once you have found the course that you are interested in, click the Add Course to Plan button. A confirmation message will immediately pop up towards the top right notifications. To add a course to your planned schedule, find a course that you are interested in. Once you have found that course, click the drop-down menu entitled View Available Sections. Here you can browse the available sections. Once you have found the section that you would like, click on the Add Section to Schedule button towards the top right-hand corner. Another way to add sections directly to your schedule is through the section listing Advanced Search. In your search results, click on the Add button in the first column of the table for the course section you would like to add to your schedule. Review the details in the pop-up window and then click on Add Section. The plan status column will now show as planned for that section. Whether you added a course to your plan or to your schedule, these changes will be reflected in the Plan and Schedule section. In the next video, we will show you how to register for the courses you've selected. Hope that you are now familiar with how to search for courses using student planning.
Once course selection begins on July 15th, you can register for the course section you picked. Let's see how.
Welcome to the Student Planning Informational Series for the University of Guelph, Ridgetown Campus, and University of Guelph Proper. Student Planning is a self-serve system available to all U of G, Ridgetown, and Guelph Proper students who are actively enrolled in a program. It combines optional degree planning with intuitive course search tools and registration to navigate online environment. To assist both new and returning students, a series of training videos has been developed to help guide you through the most common features of student planning. In this video, we will cover how to register for courses using student planning. For information about when you can register for courses, visit your campus's course selection webpage. To get started, log into WebAdvisor and go to the Students page. Under Registration on the right-hand side, select Plan, Schedule, Register, and Draw. This brings you to the Plan and Schedule page. By default, this will load the current plan and course registration of the current semester. To view and register for another term, please use the navigation arrows to navigate to the desired term. For this example, we wish to register for courses for the upcoming fall 2021 semester. To register for a course or section must have already been added to the term plan. If this has not already been done, you can use the convenient search option towards the top right. This refers to the video Finding Courses. Once the course or section has been added to your term plan, register for the course. There are two ways to do this. 1. Register by an individual course at a time. Or 2. Register for all courses at once. First, we will look at how to register for a single course. To do this, you must find the individual course section that fits your schedule. All course sections of a planned course will show as yellow in the timetable. This includes their lecture, lab, and seminar times. In the panel on the left, view details about the available sections, such as the number of seats available, times, location, instructor, etc., by clicking and expanding the View Other sections on the course of interest. Note that hovering over a specific section will make that section bold in the timetable on the right. The timetable is useful for determining whether multiple courses are scheduled for the same time. If the lecture, lab, or seminar of a course section overlaps with another, both courses will show as red in the timetable. You will also receive a warning message if you try to register for overlapping courses. If you are a Guelph campus student and you are making changes to your registration after the final exam schedule has been posted on WebAdvisor, you also need to make sure there is not a direct final exam conflict. Final exam schedule is usually posted about a month before the semester begins. Final exams will show on the timetable in the middle. Please keep in mind that the timetable represents a week and your final exams may be spread over multiple weeks. You may see overlap of exams that are actually taking place on separate weeks. To ensure that there is not a final exam conflict, click on the print button above the timetable with full exam details for your registered courses. To add a desired section to your timetable, click on the section. This will open the section details, and you may add the section by clicking the Add Section button towards the bottom right. The timetable to the right will be updated, and the status of adding the section will be displayed from the notifications. If there are any errors or issues with adding the course section, it will be displayed here. Now that the desired section has been added to your term plan, you can register for the course. To do so, click on the Register button for the course section. Again, the timetable to the right will be updated, and the status message will be displayed in the notifications. You have registered for a course. The lecture for the registered course will now show in green, and if the course is a lab or seminar, it will show in purple. A distance education course without scheduled lectures, labs, or seminars will be noted below the timetable. You may prefer to plan and add all your sections at once before registering. This is recommended as it reduces time to add and remove registered courses that may cause a conflict. In such scenarios, you may find it useful to register for all your courses at once. You can register for all courses currently added to your term plan by clicking on the Register Now button towards the top right. You've now registered for all your term courses. Note that if any courses have an issue, for example, missing prerequisites or course conflicts, etc., an error message will be provided. You will still be registered in the remaining error-free courses. If you would like to remove a planned course from your schedule, click the X beside the course name in the left panel, and then click the Remove button in the pop-up window to confirm. We hope that you are now familiar with how to register for courses using Student Plan.
We recommend that you also watch the My Progress and Creating a Plan videos on the Registration Guide for New Students website for information about how to track your academic progress and plan out your courses for your entire degree or diploma. We'll post the link in the chat.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Emily, and for all the folks from Enrollment Services for sharing that with us. I am going to pull up a couple FAQs that we know are commonly asked this week. And I recognize that there's been a lot of FAQs in the Q&A chat as well. Keep your questions coming on in.